Hello again, welcome to our usual look at the weather for the week or so ahead, courtesy of netweather.tv. Now, it's going to be quite a different week in a way. For a long time now, we've been having sort of ups and downs in the weather, changeable weather. Sometimes the winds are coming from the northwest, bringing cooler weather, sometimes from the south or southeast, bringing very warm weather. But this time we're going to have a constant southwesterly flow right across the whole country for much of the week. Let's have a look at the surface level pressure then. We start off with high pressure across the south of us, and as often is the case, low pressure, of course, in the Atlantic. Now, in the near future, that high is going to decline, which will push a southwesterly flow across the whole of the United Kingdom. And that's going to last for the whole of the week, and that flow will be strongest in the north, as lows brush by from time to time, and weakest in the south. And around about the middle part of the week, a really deep area of low pressure will head in towards the country, bringing gales or even severe gales with it, and it'll become slow moving to the west of Ireland. Zooming in a little bit closer now and having a look at northern Europe with a mixture of the surface level pressure and the precipitation. The precipitation is the blue, yellow splodges. And you can see that we're going to have bands of rain moving across all parts of the country from time to time, on and off, right the way through the next week. And you'll notice too, the way the isobars pack in from the west during Tuesday, we end up with a real dartboard to the west of us for the middle part of the week, middle and latter part of the week, with very strong winds, of course, to go with it. So on a day-to-day basis, we start Friday on a murky side with some drizzle around in southeastern parts of England, East Anglia. There'll be some fog too in Wales, the southwest of England, Northern Ireland and Northern England, whereas there'll be some showers in western Scotland and not too bad a start in eastern Scotland, where there could well be a touch of frost. Now, it's going to stay damp and cloudy in East Anglia and the southeast, and the fog's only going to be slow to lift in other parts of England and Wales too, but eventually much of it will go, and it'll allow it to become a bit brighter as the day wears on. But yet more wind and rain is going to reach Scotland and Northern Ireland during the course of the evening. Temperatures around about normal. And then on Saturday, I think a dry but mostly cloudy sort of start, or much of the day, come to that, in the Midlands, East Anglia, much of southern England. There'll be some rain moving into Scotland and Northern Ireland, and later on in the day that rain will creep on into Wales and the north of England, allowing somewhat brighter weather with showers to follow to Scotland and Northern Ireland. Now, it is going to be a mild day. Now, a lot of fireworks displays taking place during the course of Saturday evening, not least of all at Beaulieu, and at Ascot. And I think as far as those two are concerned, the mortars might disappear into the murk because there will be some low cloud around. In other parts of the country, the cloud won't necessarily be so low, but it will be possibly raining in a number of spots. Now, on Sunday, it looks like more wind and rain for Scotland and Northern Ireland, and a little bit of rain dotted around here and there in England and Wales too. But I think much of England and Wales will get a little bit brighter, at least for the more central and northern parts, during the course of the day. And it is going to be mild again as well. Now, also on Sunday, we have the great South Run taking place in Portsmouth. That's 10 miles, I think it is, rather them than me. It does look as if it's going to be a bit of a dull and damp day with some drizzle and a bit on the humid side as well. Don't forget too, over the weekend, that's in the early hours of Sunday morning, that the clocks go back an hour. So now for Monday, it looks as if it's going to be a cloudy day with rain at times, this rain heaviest in the west and the north. And the rain is going to move eastwards across much of the country during the course of the day, again with the usual scenario of brighter weather with showers following along behind from the west. It's going to be a breezy day too, and a mild day. In the east, I think perhaps a little bit of brightness after a rather cloudy start. It is, of course, Halloween that evening, and I think if you're trick-and-treating, you do need to take a mat with you because there will be some rain around in a number of places, and certainly a bit of breeze will blow away the cobwebs. And then for Tuesday, more wind and rain sweeping in from the west after a dry start with some patches of fog. And again, those winds picking up to gales or severe gale in places, but it will continue to be mild. As indeed it will be for the middle and latter part of the week. It's going to remain very unsettled, often very windy, and there'll be rain from time to time everywhere, but it remains on the mild side. Well, that's all from me for the time being. I'll be back again this time next week, but for now, have a lovely weekend and goodbye.